Hey everybody, it's Jenna Allen with Mental Health Today. Today I am going to do a video on dating advice. This one's going to start with high standards and just respecting yourself, knowing what you want kind of thing, and, not settling for less. And I want this to go towards men and women, not just women. I think, a lot of men and women both need to have more self-respect, and I think one of the biggest reasons why relationships or dating can be so hard is because we get so attached so fast, and we get so excited, and we fall in love so quickly that we just kind of we think with our heart more than our head. And so sometimes that can actually get us hurt in the long run, which is why I'm going to be doing two videos tonight. This first one is going to be about, setting high standards and setting boundaries to gaining you that true love. And then the next video will be about signs on it, like signs a guy / girl likes you. So like signs to look out if they're interested or not. And I'm just, I've over the years, when I was younger, I used to look up, how to make a guy like you. And there's so many videos out there that almost manipulate us into changing who we are just to get the right person. But the thing is, what I'm going to teach you guys is to gaining that true love and getting that right person for you without having to change who you are. Because at the end of the day, if you have to change who you are, if you have to be somebody you're not for a person to like you, that's not real. You want to be able to love yourself, be who you are, and be loved for that, not be loved based on lies. And you don't want to build a relationship based on being fake and based on lies. You want to be able to be who you are and get that person that's going to love you for the rest of your life. So it's crazy because when you're young and you're between the ages of 12 and 18, you're willing to do whatever it takes. And I think all of us at the end of the day, whether we deny it or not, we all want to be loved at the end of the day. Some people will only sleep around because they really do think that that's all they're worth, but it's not true. We all want to be loved. We all want to find that special person that's going to love us the rest of our lives. And this message that I want to send out, I want to go to both genders. I think that men also need to start respecting themselves, because there are a lot of women out there as well that don't really respect men, and vice versa, right? There's guys out there that don't respect women. And at the end of the day, respect starts with yourself. So if you're, example, if you're a girl and you really like a guy and you go out and you go on a first date, and you sleep with him right away, you're instantly disrespecting yourself by doing that. And guys do the same thing. When you give somebody your heart right away, and I'm talking from experience. I have fallen in love stupidly so many times, and I have gotten hurt. So I have made this mistake myself. Which is why I am, I respect myself more. Is there things that I still want to work on? Of course, but I respect myself more, and I won't settle for anything that's gonna bring me drama right away, right? I don't want drama. I don't want any of that shit. So before I make the video giving you guys the signs, which in the next video I'm going to teach you about what to look out for, whether they're interested or not. So basically giving you what it looks like when someone actually is interested in you. But this is just kind of this video is about knowing what you want and not settling for less, and if you're on a first date and he's pushing you to sleep with him right away, then you need to be hey, you know what? This isn't what I'm looking for. Unless you're just casually looking to sleep with people, put it to you this way. This video is specifically for people who want to learn how to find the right person. So if you just want to sleep with people, this video might not do you any good. this is just about trying, like, if you want to find the right person, this is what this video is about. It's just like gaining that respect for yourself and gaining that respect from the person. And when you're dating, both people need to respect themselves and respect each other. So guys should have more standards as well. Make the girl earn your heart too. You both need to earn each other's hearts. It's not about being high maintenance. But having standards doesn't make you a mean person. And being a loving person doesn't make you clingy either. And I think so many of us at a young age are taught, if you show interested, you're labeled as someone who's obsessive. And at least that's how it was for me in high school. When I was dating, the second I showed any interest, just casual interest, like asking someone out, I was obsessive and I got bullied. But, and then, if I wasn't interested, I'd be known as a bitch or someone who is too good for everybody. And that's that, excuse my language, but that's the issue, is there's too many labels, there's too many rules, there's so many stereotypical rules with dating that we get so obsessed with, like, trying to be somebody that somebody loves, that we forget to love ourselves, and we forget to be like, you know what, this is not what I want, because at the end of the day, true love isn't about lying about who you are. It's not about the labels. It's not about trying to force someone to like you. It's about you being loved for who you really are. And there is so much bullshit videos out there that say, oh, play hard to get, or, don't show a lot of interest. That's games. That is games. You don't want to fucking follow those videos. You want to avoid that, because that is a game. You don't want to play any game. You want to have, there is a difference between playing hard to get and having self-respect. If you're playing hard to get just to get someone to like you, you shouldn't even date. And I've done this. I've made this mistake too when I was younger, when I really liked people. And it doesn't help, because then you end up feeling like you're not being yourself. You need to be you, and if somebody likes you, they will respect your boundaries. And this is why it's so hard. This is why relationships don't last anymore. And this is why I'm making this video, because my YouTube isn't just, it's not just about, like, it is about mental health, but relationships are a little bit like mental health too. And I feel like this is something that people are needing help with. I feel like a lot of people for the last few years have been struggling with dating. Like, the divorce rate is so high, and the reason I'm doing these videos is because I want to make that change today. I want to give you guys proper, real dating advice that doesn't make you feel like you have to lie and you have to bullshit your way through dating. We all, not just women, this is for men too. Men and women both need to start respecting themselves, because that is the only way you are going to find the right person, is if you love yourself first and you know exactly what you want. If you don't know what you want, that's fine. Be single. Like I said, this video is specifically for those who really want to find the right person. Like, you need to love yourself first. Which is why maybe being single for a year or two might be good for you, to learn about yourself before you consider settling down. This video today is mainly just trying to give you healthier tips on being in the dating world. And another recommendation, sorry, I can't talk. What I would do is delete all your dating apps. The only dating app, okay, and this is from personal experience, I don't even, like, I've tried to delete, I don't know how to delete my accounts. I've been on dating sites, and it just makes me feel worse, because if you want to find the right person, try to, like, obviously right now it's really hard to date, especially with the coronavirus. Like, obviously when this coronavirus is over, try to meet someone the old-fashioned way, go out, meet people through friends. But right now, in this moment, what I would do, the only dating sites I would truly recommend is Bumble and eHarmony or Christian Mingle, like sites that people are going to pay for, because sites that people are usually going to pay a big money for are more serious about finding the right person than they are about just, getting laid. Avoid Tinder, avoid Meet Me is okay, but I personally don't like it because it slows down my phone. um Biggest dating sites I would truly recommend is eHarmony, Christian Mingle, or Bumble. Other ones, stay away from. Hot or Not, Badoo, Tinder, they're all full of people that are usually unstable or really just want to use you, right? So avoid that. And when you are dating, take your time with the person. Don't rush into it. Um, a lot of, and this is another thing, some people might disagree with me on this, but this is just me. This is how I personally date people. When I'm getting to know somebody, I do ask big questions because, yes, asking big questions doesn't mean you're pushing for a relationship. It doesn't mean you're desperate. Why would you want to spend months getting to know somebody if at the end of the day they don't want the same things you do? It's a waste of your time. I ask questions. I ask, what do you want for your future? What is it that do you want kids? Do you want a big house? Like, are you wanting big things for your life? If they don't want the same things as you, why would you spend months getting to know the person if it's just a waste of your time? That's just me. There is no, and not just that, but yes, you need to take things slow. You need to go on dates and have fun with each other and keep things light. 100%. I'm not saying that you need to jump all in. I'm just saying that you do need to ask questions, because if you don't, you're going to be wasting months getting to know this person just to find out that they don't want the same things as you. So you know what? The guys or the people that have a problem with questions like that are the people that don't. That should be a clear sign to you. Like, I've talked to many guys that have been like, why are you asking me this? I want to take things slow. And I instantly am like, okay, bye. Because somebody who really likes you will have no issue answering that question. Somebody who likes you will want the same things. And if somebody doesn't, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with getting rejected, and don't let rejection discourage you from continuing to go after somebody that might like you. At the end of the day, we all are meant for one person. But it's also a choice. If you want to be single, okay. If you want to be single the rest of your life, that is fine too. Some people are completely happier on their own, and that's fine. But ask questions. If you are someone that just wants to sleep with people, that is fine too. If you don't want a commitment, that's okay. But if you are somebody that's watching this video right now and actually wants a serious relationship, please listen and watch my videos, because this is going to really help you. And another guy I would recommend going to as well is Matthew Hussey. He's a relationship expert. I've learned some stuff from him too. All I'm saying is it's okay to ask questions. It's okay to get to know somebody and say, what are your goals? What do you like to do for fun? Don't sit there and say, hey, what's up? Not much, you. Because that's never going to go anywhere. Actually ask some real life questions. What do you do for work? Do you want kids? How many? Don't overdo it, because that might be a little too much. But definitely don't be afraid to, be very open. I put everything on the table. I'm just like, this is what I want. I'm not looking to rush into anything. I'm just looking to get to know somebody. These are my goals for my life. And if that person has an issue with it, then just bye-bye. But if the person really likes you, they will actually be interested, and they will show you that. And that's what my next video is going to be about, to give you guys a little bit more knowledge into what to look out for. What are the signs that this person really likes you and wants to see where it goes? And you'll also know if somebody's not interested, and don't let that discourage you. Because there's lots of fish in the sea. There are 7 billion people on this world, on this planet. Yes, it's hard to find the right person. The reason that is because communication skills, which is like my last video I did. Because a lot of people don't know what they want, or a lot of people are already married, a lot of people are either gay, or some people just don't want that. And that's why, because our choices are limited, because there's so many people that are like, I don't know what I want, I'm married, or this or that, you know. Another movie that I would recommend you watching, because I watch it every time I'm single, How to Be Single with Rebel Wilson. Amazing movie. Honestly, it makes you feel okay being single. It makes you another good movie to watch as well if you're also looking for some, you know, something to watch to give you a little bit more confidence about dating is he's just not that into you, which is another really good movie that kind of gives you a little bit more perspective on dating. So just have standards. Respect yourself first. Then, and if you see a single red flag, if you're seeing somebody right now and you really like him and he's not texting you much or he's not showing much interest, do the same back. Don't show him any interest. Treat people the way you want to be treated. If he likes you, he will show interest. And I will do this next video. I will literally give you all the signs, what to look out for. This is just a video on just learning to respect yourself and setting those standards for yourself. Putting it on the table. I'm not looking for a hookup. I'm actually looking to take things slow with somebody and get to know the person and see where our compatibility is at. And, you know, friends are great too. You know, you don't need to completely cut the person out of your life. Just don't date that person. If they might be a good friend. That's another thing too, is like you might be getting to know someone and realize you guys are just better off friends, and that's great too. You may not have gained a fucking lover, but you've gained a friend, which is great. But all I'm trying to say is set standards for yourself. Same, like this goes for girls and guys. Respect yourself. If a woman and men are willing to sleep with you right away, they're probably not willing to settle down with you, because they don't have the respect enough to actually get to know you for who you are, because there's more to a person than their body. And I know this video is a little long, but I think these videos are really going to help you guys. And before you start dating, or if you're seeing someone, look out for the red flags. If they're interested, you'll know. And I'm going to, you know, do the next video here in a second and kind of give you guys the signs. And yeah, so respect yourself first and set those standards. Write them down. If you don't know what your standards are, write them down. Just, you know, take it slow, see where things go. If you guys have any questions, any comments, just comment below the video, and I will also, as I do for every video, put my blog down below. So yeah, okay. Bye guys.